Numbers chapter 33, Holman Christian Standard Bible. These were the stages of the Israelites' journey when they went out of the land of Egypt by the military divisions under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. At the Lord's command, Moses wrote down the starting points for stages of their journey. These are the stages listed by their starting points. They departed from Ramesses in the first month on the 15th day of the month. On the day after the Passover, the Israelites went out triumphantly in the sight of all the Egyptians. Meanwhile, the Egyptians were burning every firstborn male the Lord had struck down among them, for the Lord had executed judgment against their gods. The Israelites departed from Ramesses and camped at Succoth. They departed from Succoth and camped at Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. They departed from Etham and turned back to Pi Hahiroth, which faces Baal Zephon, and they camped at before Migdol. They departed from Pi Hahiroth and crossed through the middle of the sea into the wilderness. They took a 3-day journey into the wilderness of Etham and camped at Marah. They departed from Marah and came to Elim. There were 12 springs of water and 70 date palms at Elim, so they camped there. They departed from Elim and camped by the Red Sea. They departed from the Red Sea and camped in the wilderness of Sin. They departed from the wilderness of Sin and camped at Dophkah. They departed from Dophkah and camped at Alush. They departed from Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for people to drink. They departed from Rephidim and camped in the wilderness of Sinai. They departed from the wilderness of Sinai and camped at Kibroth Hattava. They departed from Kibroth Hattava and camped at Hazeroth. They departed from Hazeroth and camped at Rithmah. They departed from Rithmah and camped at Rimmon Perez. They departed from Rimmon Perez and camped at Libnah. They departed from Libnah and camped at Rissa. They departed from Rissa and camped at Kehelath. They departed from Kehelath and camped at Mount Shefer. They departed from Mount Shefer and camped at Harada. They departed from Harada and camped at Makaloth. They departed from Makaloth and camped at Tahath. They departed from Tahath and camped at Terah. They departed from Terah and camped at Mithkah. They departed from Mithkah and camped at Hashmanoah. They departed from Hashmanah and camped at Moseroth. They departed from Moseroth and camped at Bene Jaakan. They departed from Bene Jaakan and camped at Hor Haggidgad. They departed from Hor Haggidgad and camped at Jotbatha. They departed from Jotbatha and camped at Abronah. They departed from Abronah and camped at Ezion Geber. They departed from Ezion Geber and camped in the wilderness of Zin, that is Kadesh. They departed from Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor on the edge of the land of Edom. At the Lord's command, Aaron the priest climbed Mount Hor and died there on the first day of the 5th month in the 40th year after the Israelites went out from the land of Egypt. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. At that time, the Cushite king of Arad, who lived in the Negev in the land of Canaan, heard the Israelites were coming. He departed from Mount Hor and camped at Zalmanah. They departed from Zalmanah and camped at Punon. They departed from Punon and camped at Oboth. They departed from Oboth and camped at Lai Abarim in the order of Moab. They departed from Eim and camped at Gibbon Gad. They departed from Gibbon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim. They departed from Almon Diblathaim and camped in the Abarim range facing Nebo. They departed from the Abarim range and camped on the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. They camped by the Jordan from Beth Jeshimoth to the Acacia Meadow in the plains of Moab. The Lord spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. Tell the Israelites, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, you must drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you, destroy the stone images and cast images, and demolish their high places. You are to take possession of the land and settle in it, because I have given you the land to possess. You are to receive the land as an inheritance by lot according to your clans. Increase the inheritance for a large clan and decrease it for a small one. Whenever the place the lot indicates for someone will be his, you will receive an inheritance among your ancestral tribes. But if you don't drive out the inhabitants of the land before you, those you allow to remain will become thorns in your eyes and in your sides. They will harass you in the land where you will live. And what I have planned to do to them, I will do to you.